going to tell you about a language that can bring a lot of financial benefits for you. Yes, you heard it right. You can gain a lot of money. Now that we're at the beginning of the year, it's a really good chance to challenge yourself and start learning this money-making language. Now you might say that, but learning another language is very time-consuming and energy-consuming. Why should we try that? That is true. Learning another language is not something easy that you can do it overnight. It's really time-consuming. It needs months and years of hard work, and it needs a lot of energy and effort because you need to work on different skills including reading, writing, speaking, and working on grammar, vocabulary. And also you need to spend a lot of money because you need to take some courses, whether from universities or institutions, or maybe buying some books or booking some lessons, whether online or in person. I mean, based on your personal learning style, it can be different. But anyway, you need to spend so much time, effort, and energy. But it's really worth it. I'm telling you because I myself experienced that. I've learned this language when I was 12 years old. At the beginning it was mandatory, but later on I got so interested in that. That's why I continued learning it. And now that I look back at it, I'm so grateful and satisfied because I've got so much benefits out of it, including a lot of financial benefits, and I earned a lot of money. That's why I recommend you to learn this money-making language. Okay, don't rush. I will tell you what this language is. But before, I want to tell you about the importance of this language. This is a very important language because it's not only spoken in one country, but rather in many countries around the world and by millions of people. And the countries that this language is spoken in are getting more and more important every day because they are improving and growing in different areas, including economy, business, diplomacy, politics, infrastructure. So if you learn it, you will have many possible ways to earn a lot of money. Now I want you to guess what this language is. Comment below, what do you think? And maybe if you know me or you've watched my previous videos, it can be much easier for you to guess. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is Arabic. Yes. Arabic is a Semitic language that is spoken in over 20 countries around the world by more than 400 million people. Isn't it just amazing? 400 million people. And as it is spoken in different regions and different countries, it has several dialects. For example, the Egyptian dialect that is spoken in Egypt, or the dialect that is spoken in Lebanon, Syria, and Palestine, or the dialect that is spoken in Saudi, Kuwait, and UAE. So I don't want to get to details, but yeah, there are several dialects. And also it has a standard version that is called the Fusha. And Fusha is a more formal version of this language and is the language of literature, broadcast, news, textbooks, and TV. So when you learn this Fusha, everyone can understand you. So don't worry that which dialect I should learn when you face all of these dialects, because Fusha is understood by all people, and if you learn the Fusha, you can watch, you can read, and you can speak. So don't worry about it. And Fusha is the more difficult version actually. So when you learn the Fusha, then later on, learning the other dialects is going to be much and much easier. So based on your interest and need, later on you can focus on any dialect that you want. So don't worry about it at all. And the countries that this language is spoken in are growing and improving every day in different areas, including economy, businesses, diplomacy, sports. And when you learn this language, you will have many possible ways to gain a lot of money and increase your salary and have a really high salary job. And this language is considered as a critical language by US. So it's really high demand and it's getting more and more important every day. So it's not only the language of today, but also the language of future. And there are a lot of people around the world who are moving to these countries because of better life whether financially or the more facilities that there are in these countries, or maybe because they are tax-free and many other reasons. So when you know this language, you can create an elite networking to have more and more job opportunities and employment chances. Now you might ask that, okay, how can I make money if I know this language? This is a really good question, but don't worry, I'm going to answer. Firstly, you can be a teacher or tutor. There are a lot of people around the world who want to learn this language, so you can teach your students this language, whether online or in person. And also you can be a translator or interpreter. So whether you can translate the books and the texts, or you can be an interpreter and taking part in live sessions, conferences and meetings and interpret. And as I told you, because these countries are improving in businesses, so you can have a chance to work in companies. There are a lot of companies around the world that want to have businesses with these companies of the Arabic countries. So you can have the role of a mediator and facilitate these conversations and meetings for holding the contracts. And you can have job related to sales and marketing that are really high salary. And also you can work in travel industry, because there are a lot of people who are traveling to these countries. So there are many possible ways that you can earn money. And also, if you're interested in international relations and politics, this is the language that you have to learn. You will have a lot of chances to get the job that you want with a really high salary. So all these things that I told you are the financial benefits that you can have, and you can consider it as a primary job or as a side hustle. So besides all these benefits that I told you, you can also have so many other benefits. I will tell you how. As I told you, there are many countries that speak this language. So each country has its own culture and its own beliefs, traditions, lifestyle, music, food. So you can learn about so many things. You can watch the movies and you can learn about the music, about delicious food that they have, and also about the lifestyle of the people. And you are able to hold conversation with many individuals around the world and learn about their life, anything that you're interested in. It can be so amazing, right? And also, if you're interested in literature, this is a language that you should try. You can read about literature, poetry, and these countries also have very rich and long history. So if you're interested in history, it can be very beneficial for you to learn this language. And also, you can read about Sufism. So if you're interested in Sufi mystical writers and you want to read about it, you can give it a try. And also, if you're interested in world religions, this is the language that you can try also, because in these countries mostly people are Muslims, and the holy book of the Muslims is the Quran, that is in Arabic, and also you're able to read about the Islamic literature, so it can be very beneficial for you to learn about all of these things. So finally, I want to tell you that if you're interested in literature, philosophy, theology, and poetry, Sufism, this is the language that you can try. And also you can have a lot of financial benefits and gain a lot of money and change your life financially. So don't worry and start learning it. Maybe some of you have considered learning it, but you're hesitating because it is considered as one of the difficult languages. Yes, that's right. It's not really easy to learn this language, but it's not impossible to learn it, right? Human beings are really unique. You have so much potential. Don't underestimate yourself and give it a try. I'm sure you can be successful. And do you know any other profitable language? You can comment below that if it's money making, maybe I will consider learning it. So if you have any question or you need any help or guidance, you can comment below. I will read all your comments and I will answer you.